as you know, coal jobs have been declining for a long time. We heard the president's promise right there. Most of the job loss predates the Obama initiative. I want to put up a chart right there, showed the biggest drops came over a decade ago, and you have about the same number of coal jobs now as you did a decade ago. So are you worried at all that the president is making a promise to coal country that he just can't keep?
Well, it's not just the short term, George, it's the long term. And it's clear that the past administration had a very anti-fossil fuel strategy, coal, natural gas, and the rest. And so this is a promise he's keeping to the American people to say that we can put people back to work and be pro-environment as well.
But will it bring back coal jobs?
I think absolutely it will. It will bring back manufacturing jobs across the country, coal jobs across the country. Across the energy sector, we have so much opportunity, George. And the last administration had an idea of keeping it in the ground. We need to be more independent, less reliant upon foreign energy sources, and this is an opportunity. You know, this past week, the president approved the Keystone Pipeline. So it's transportation issues, it's development issues, it's putting people back to work both in the energy sector, but also the jobs it creates in the manufacturing sector and across our economy.
If the president follows through on this order and his promise to reverse vehicle pollution rules, there's no way for the United States to reach its commitments under the Paris Climate Agreement, which, of course, was reached in 2015. Here's how one Nobel Prize-winning climate expert, Mario Molina, described the impact. He said the message the Trump administration, is sending to the rest of the world is that they don't believe climate change is serious. It's shocking to see such a degree of ignorance from the United States. Your response?
George, we're actually at pre-1994 levels right now with respect to our CO2 footprint. Now, why is that? Largely, it's because of innovation and technology, both in the coal sector and in the natural gas sector. Horizontal drilling has allowed there to be much more conversion to natural gas and the generation of electricity. You know, we've got to keep in mind, it's not just jobs that are going to be created by the president's action here. It's also lower electricity rates for our consumers across the country. Because when you take coal generation facilities, natural gas facilities, and you put them aside and focus only on certain types of ways to generate electricity, it's causing double-digit increases across the country as it relates to consumers. That's not good for our economy on the consumer side, and it's not good on the manufacturing side.
But I was asking about the Paris Climate Agreement.
This past administration, I think, took steps that were anti-jobs and anti-growth.